Yo, 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 what's poppin'? It's my first video. Don't judge me, okay? I wish it's a nice video. And this is your boy Joy J, my YouTube name. Yeah. So today what we're gonna do is something which everybody has done before. And it's something I like, so I'm gonna do it. So this is how I'm gonna teach you Java. Okay, Java, not JavaScript, Java, okay? Java is a very, very helpful language. Like Java is like that language where you what do I mean to say, like, so every programming language has a specific type of logic you gotta use. So it helps you improve that logic. And like if you have to do Python or C++, anything, like you know, like okay, how we gotta do, like there's some things in Java which are similar in almost all programming languages, like for loop, while loops, and all the stuff. So let me help you guys know Java better. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So let's start off. So I've already started. So you just gotta go for Java download on the browser, your desired browser, which mine is Chrome, obviously. Browser. And I need my webcam, yo. Good. First video, as I was saying. Okay, so now what you gotta do? See, your computer is not Linux, okay? So, okay, I don't know, yours might be Linux, so you go for this if it's Linux. This is just the home page for Java. But if you want to download it for Windows, this is where you gotta go. Download Java for Windows. So you click on that, it should open up. Yep. Okay, so now you gotta go this file size 1.8 MB, small, easy, agree, start download. Gotta click on this shit. It's self-explanatory. I'm saying you just gotta go finish it, and you're done. Okay. So now after you're done with this, very simple stuff. Okay. You close the web browser. You close the browser, and you wait. And you see, so after you finish the downloading process, you get the icon, you get a shortcut key on your desktop. Click on it. It's going to take some time because mine is Windows 7 32-bit computer and it's hella slow. I'm like recording and all stuff, so it's going to be fast. Yeah, it's going to take some time. You can go do whatever you want and come back. Can I like pause this? And pause it. Okay, so now it is open. Yeah. Now it's open. So this is, I have many projects. So if you this is the interface which shows up first when you open Java. Okay, so BlueJ. This is BlueJ. This is the compiler for Java. Okay, you should know that. So now we have many types. We have like options, project, edit tools, view, help. You go on project. You want to create a project. Okay, first thing, that's very important. You got to create a project. So you click on project. So what do you want the project to become? So to keep up with the tradition, let's keep it this. Hello world. Oh, sorry, it already exists because this project which I'm right now on is Hello World. So let's change it to Hello World DB. Another D. And now, yeah, okay. So now this is how it will open up. So you can close this if you want, because you got a new project now. I have many projects. You want to see my projects? Okay, you don't need to see that. No. Okay. Because I've saved one which is not nice. I think you've paused and seen it. Oh god, why am I talking so much? Anyways, let's continue. So what you do is start a new class. You name it whatever you want to. Hello world. Oh yeah, while naming you cannot put any spaces. And my spelling's wrong. Okay. So now this is what's gonna open up. To open this. God. Yep. So this is just how it shows you like what you have to do. Write a description of class hello world. So this is basically it gives you a pre-written print. I suppose. I don't know what that's. Is that all? Yeah, that's right. So now, how we start off Java is you have to write a package. So there are mainly three types of packages. Shut up, dog. Okay, there are mainly three types of packages. Number one, there's java.udil, which contains a scanner class. You will get to that later. Yeah. Then we have java.lang, and you have java.bufferreader. Okay. So I think I got the last one wrong. I don't care. So what I usually use is java.udil. We start off with java.udil. Just stay with me. Just stay with me. Import. It's keyword which says the computer we're using this package. Okay, so java.udil dot this is a syntax, so you have to follow it exactly how it is, or the computer won't recognize it, the compiler won't recognize it, my bad. No, it doesn't. Public class, my phone, public class, whatever you're doing. So you're doing this hello world. See, you can't leave a space here because this is exactly what you've done it on top of. Okay, so this is always some. Ignore it, okay, ignore it. Just ignore it. I didn't download it the right way, I'm sorry. Public. Why am I doing so many mistakes? Huh? Is this nervousness of my first video? Guys, I'm not a professional writer or typer. So yeah, so simply just gotta write this. This is how it's gonna be. Like, this is gonna be mandatory in every program unless you use like function overloading or functions or methods. For now, this is mandatory. You just by heart this, and yeah, and then you simply write. So we just, if you want to, this is your first program, so let's start off with print hello world. Okay, so we just write system.out.println double quotes, only double quotes, it won't understand single quotes, hello world. Okay, and then you do that, gotta put a semicolon also here, that's not what happened. Close the bracket, simple as that. Small program. Yeah, you can do this with a single line with Python, but then Java is, you know how it is. So let's compile it. See, compile, class compiled, no syntax error. Okay, so now you minimize this, right click, you get void main, click on that, click on OK. Here you go, hello world has been printed. Simple, right? So this is what do you say, this is the terminal window, so it shows you the output. So let's go back to this and let's see, let's do addition. Okay, simple. So you write, you always have to see. Okay, so imagine we take x. Okay, it's just a random variable. So in Java, you always have to initialize a variable to be either integer or double, lang, float, what you want. Okay, so I'll tell you. So we have int type. So int x. So int x, and since it stores a whole number, that's you always have to remember. So if there's a decimal, you have to write double. If you have to write a decimal, you have to write double. Understood? So you get the red color in print, that means that is a keyword. Or else you always have to write, if not double, there is float. See, and then there is lang. Oh, sorry, not long. Long. Yeah, so it basically stores a long integer. So if you want to accept like a number of a guy, it's a 10-digit number. So if you cannot use integer there, you have to use long. Understood? Yeah, and then you got many more. So let's start off with int now. Okay, so int x, you got to store something in this variable. You got to store something in this variable. So int x equals 56, and you have to put a semicolon. Okay? Now we write int y equals 67. Correct? So now x has the value 56 and y has the value 67. So now to simply add it, you write another variable int h equals anything you want, whatever x, y, z, anything which is there on a keypad, you can do it, okay? But don't repeat it, as simple as it, okay? So int h equals x. That's quite simple. And then you gotta print the system dot out println. Yeah, see, okay, let me tell you. If you put double quotes, it will exactly print what is there in the double quotes on the terminal window. So if you don't put double quotes, you just have to write x, okay? And then you write x. Sorry, you just have to print. Sorry, why am I printing x? That doesn't make sense. You have to print h because h is giving you the sum. Print h. Simple as. So now I see I have not put double. Okay, see, it's giving me an error because I have not put semicolon. Now see. So now you have h, correct? Now h isn't in semicolon, double quotes. So see what's going to happen. So I've compiled it. No error. Do exactly what I told you last time. Here you go. 123 is the answer, isn't it? Correct? So what is that? 56 plus 67, I suppose. Yeah, 123. So it gives you the answer. Very simple. So if same way, if I put this in double quotes, okay. Now see, so you get a green color imprint on this. So that means it's just gonna print h. Did you see that? Yeah, you can clear this if you want. So it gives you h. So that's so this is just a simple way of running something. So now I told you about packages, correct? Java.util. So what does util mean? It means it contains something called the scanner class. So what is the scanner class? Scanner class is used for taking the input from the user. Getting to me? Feeling it? You're vibing with me? So let me tell you, you have put 56 and 67. But what if like the user wants to add a sum of 98 and 87? You'll tell me, yeah, you can just put 98 and 87 here. But then usually it doesn't work like that. You write the code and you give it to the user, and the user wants the sum of anything they want. So you just have to. So you don't know what sum they want. So you have to write code which tells you that import it from the user. So what you do is, this is the syntax you have to by heart it, okay? So there's no logic behind this. Scanner se equals new scanner system dot in, okay, and semicolon. So this will tell you what the user will input. Okay? So now you have scan se. So now, so you have to print. Okay, so you just system dot out dot print. So this is the printing statement. So if you have to print anything on the terminal window, you have to write the statement, or else nothing gets printed. So you put semicolon, enter. Oh my god! Enter the number. Simple, correct? Enter the number. So enter the first number. Enter the first number. So now when you open the terminal window, it will show up enter the first number. So then you got to enter the first number. So to enter the first number, what is the code you have to write? You give a variable int j equals c dot next int. Yeah. So just by heart this. There's no logic behind it. I'm telling you, just by heart it. So you just write. You give whatever you have to write int. So if you want the user to give a decimal value, you just put double. If he has to give a number, if he has to give like a whole a mobile number, which is a 10-digit number, you have to put long. So all sorts of stuff, and very important. I'll get to strings later. Very important. So basically, this is how you initialize a variable when you use scanner. When you want when you want the user to input, you gotta write sc dot next int. So this part, can you see this part? Int should coincide with this int. So if you put double here, you have to put double here. Understanding maybe? Okay, simple. And this is syntax, so it's case sensitive, so you have to put up a capital I. So now you have got the user to do that. So I'll do it another time so that he prints the second number. Okay, copy, paste. So yeah, tell me why it's giving me an error. Variable j is already being defined, so you have to change the variable. I told you should not repeat. So you got a u. Okay, simple. Enter the second number. what you do is int whatever you want, int d equals j plus u, and then system dot out dot print, and then you want anything to be like the sum equals leave a space, and then to concatenate, it's called concatenate, to join two things. Okay, so you write plus d, because if you put d in the semicolon double quotes, it will get printed as the sum is equal to d. But if you don't want, if you want that answer which is j plus u, you have to write plus d, close the bracket, simple, compile it, okay, enter the first number. So this is what will come in the terminal. So you have an option here, you can enter it. What do you want? Let's keep it as 78. I've entered it, enter the second number, let's keep it as 69. Boom, the sum is 147. Did you understand that, guys? Okay, for today this is a lot. My computer is like legit hanging right now, because let's see how much it is. 707 MB. Yeah, so see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and